Captain's log star date 0313-2020-17.5 Starship Excelsior log NCC 77246. So I got a couple announcements to make. A couple of emails came in that was interesting, but that's the main thing. So talking to Poppy the other day, he's been like a prophet, and usually he gives good advice. He's like, go do this or do that. Anyways, the reason I'm kind of sighing is not so much depression, so much is I'm kind of down. And I have people to help me get through this, but we have a situation, I'm doing a short video because I got to get the cleaning done. That's what I'm working on, and then I'm making dinner, which will be some type of chicken tonight. I feel kind of bad that Chloe's, spirit, but nothing I can do about it, literally. I can understand why, Chloe got angry and was rebelling because she's kind of a rebel, but I can understand before things heated that why her mom said what her mom said. I mean, I have no hard feelings on that. But it is shocking to say the least. Now, the reason I'm talking to you all for a couple minutes in this video is about I am worried. Yeah. I mean, before you guys ask questions, what are you worried about? What are you worried about? The virus. Now, I'm not letting it get to me, but it's gonna probably be kind of bad. I mean, so this morning I was reading, this evening, I was reading the news, and usually I talk about randomly crap, okay, but this is kind of serious. Now, I know what I consider serious, other people consider petty. Now, you know, like, other things. I could sit there and tell you, I miss family, or I could be, because, I could say that's a serious feeling, or, as an example, but here's my thoughts. Poppy, I know my family would say the same damn thing, okay? Now, I know I got angry with my family and deleted my Facebook 2 minutes after I got a message. It's basically a fuck you message. I'm a flake or whatever for watching my family's house. Well, guess what? Now my family would turn around and say, oh, well, you shouldn't travel, and the problem is traveling, that's the thing. The problem is traveling, and my family, if they were around, they'd probably tell me if they were going to go on vacation again and say May or June, stay put, and I agree. I mean, literally, Poppy said the same thing, and that's where I'm going with this. Is it's worrying me to know it. I mean, look, if they're willing to shut, I got an email from the library system, 2 counties or two quadrants library system saying they're shutting their programs. I get an email. Something else is coming through, right? Then I get another message saying that school's canceled. Well, if schools are canceled, library programs are canceled. I got an email from my, because of something or other, from the ferry system, the long range shuttle saying if you don't have to travel, don't. We're taking precautions. I mean, look, the airline industry is shutting its door. One guy's a Washingtonian. He's been quarantined on a cruise liner from Hawaii to Seattle or something. He got stuck in California where it's docked. I mean, look, the problem I am saying is, and by the way, to the damn dude who emailed me today or sent a private message, all right, to the dude by the comic comedian, all right? Now, I don't mind you being and watching my channel, dude, or dudette, to be polite, but I am not a man, all right? I am not a man. You want a man, go find someone you can insult, because I'm not. I'm female. Look, no bra today again. Yeah. So, anyways, let me just say, as a woman, I'm very concerned with the outcome. Now, the commander-in-chief said, he's not at fault. Look what he did. He dissolved the National Security Administration, who could have prevented this or at least sidestepped it to a point. Instead, he's taking no blame for it. We don't have testing kits. I just found out there's no cure for this virus, okay? So what we're doing is we're going to be losing a lot, okay? I mean, maybe I'm paranoid, maybe I'm panicking, but let me tell you what I think is going to happen. First, he's declared the national emergency, right? I don't know what war powers he gets out of it, but that means he can isolate anyone he wants into camps if he needs to, virus or not. They're not showing that's their story, but then he's got the next problem, right? The next problem. Seattle is already closing its doors to restaurants and stuff, right? The state of Washington shut down all of the makeup days, but they shut down to like May, like the beginning of May or something and revising for the virus for school. Now, if you are at home, okay, which by the way, I gotta to take care of that, then what do you get? You get more problems. So, you get problems. Next, he'll declare that they got to shut, like airlines are shutting down transportation costs, right? Eventually, the airlines are going to slowly go to a grinding halt internationally, and then they're going to go to a grinding halt domestically. Then what? Then you got the entire air traffic. The air systems are all connected on a plane, so you breathe the same air. Then what? Then people think about taking the bus or the train. Eventually, Amtrak will be shut down. Greyhound will be shut down. Then what? Then what? That goes to a grinding halt. Then you got people like my family members, who means the world to me no matter what, basically might be out of a job because they can't do the bus driving because, family member's a bus driver. That's all I'm going to tell you. That they can't drive the bus because the bus depot is closed. And then the train line in their state is closed, the light rail. So the light rail gets shut down. Then you got light rail shut down. You got basically 90% of the transportation grid shut down, okay? Picture this. Now, I know you guys can say I'm an idiot, and I am an idiot. But let me finish my story. That leaves people being told to stay home, right? Amazon's now basically going to cut its shipping from 2-day to 4-day, 4-day to 8-day, 8-day to 16. Shipping will come to a grind. Same with Postal Service. Same with UPS, FedEx. Everything will come to a grind. Then what? Oh, well, we got Amazon and Walmart. We can order. Yeah, but their warehouses are running skeleton crew because of this virus. People are worried, or the companies are cutting corners right now just to basically delay orders. Your order might take a long time to get, even if you're a Prime member. So what do you do with it? Well, you're limited on your Prime membership. I know my family loves their Prime membership, so they might be better off. But under an emergency, my cousin said once, always carry cash. Well, yeah, emergency situation, carry cash. But the problem is my cousin didn't think about this hypothetical, right? A virus that's this supersized kills, just like the Stand kills. What if transportation grid comes to a halting stop? That means everything, right? Roads are free, but people are being quarantined. So you can't do this or can't do that. The government tries to catch up. Right now the government says we don't have enough testing kits, or we don't, the thing is there's no cure. Google it. I mean, look, I was doing some interesting research today, and one of it was on this virus when I found out things. Now, one of the things that worries me the most, okay, now, as you can see, I got plenty of dry goods. I've been living on soups and ramens and stuff, and soups and stuff, but what if Amazon stops completely? They can't supply shipments to people. Then what? They go to Walmart? When that happens, what happens? Target? Eventually, the entire internet infrastructure will come to a grinding halt if this isn't contained. People will be ordering it. But there's more. There's more. What if this virus, it gets out of hand like they have? Schools have been shut down, right? Right? Then what? Kids have to stay indoors, right? Like being quarantined to your house, right? Only to go out when you need the basic milk, eggs, bacon, butter, right? You go back home, you put it on your fridge, you close up. We're really, having a problem anyways, because a lot of people say, oh, well, we can't get it because we're on an island. That's not true. You got to be prepared. We're just, but we're not talking about this, right? Now, my family says, oh, we'll keep cash on hand to do this. Yes, you can keep cash on hand. You can keep your truck or your car fully fueled with gas or diesel. You can be well off, okay? But if you don't have enough groceries to get you by, what if one morning, let's just say hypothetically, this is just hypothetical for everyone, okay? Including my family. I love them dearly anyways. They wake up and they're like, always carry cash. They go and they were going to go gas up their car. Gas station says closed due to coronavirus, or closed due to prevention of coronavirus. Or they drive to every gas station closed. Then the gas stations are closed. People are losing money in business because of this virus, but it turns around, because of the scare. Then, top of the gas station problems, they're like, oh, well, I'll just go by the Walmart. Walmart sign closed due to preventive coronavirus or whatever, right? So then, the thing is if stores are basically being closed around the state. Same within downtown Seattle, right? So think of it. Stores are closing, libraries are closing, schools are closing. Next, they could shut down McDumpers. McDonald's might just say we're shutting down temporarily and riding this out. Then Burger King, then Dairy Queen, and then Taco Bell and Arby's, and one of my favorite places, Cracker Barrel or Chick-fil-A. They all get. My cousin would hate Chick-fil-A shut down due to this thing, but you got to think about it. I'm giving you some information here to think about. Grocery stores. What happens if the mass transportation grid shuts down? You got your semi trucks like my uncle that delivers the groceries and the goods. That's out of hold. The airplanes are out of hold. The shipping distributions are still hold. Look at. I've heard rumors going around. The container ships that bring in goods from China has had a grinding halt. They're in ports. No one's getting off the boat. They'll hook a pipe up to the fucking shit poop toilet thingy, which goes through our wastewater. Now, if it goes through our wastewater, let's hope our men that's underneath the sewage is pumping out these ships that is pumping their toilet tanks in. I mean, literally, we don't know how, they say, oh, it's a breathing disorder. Yeah, okay. I mean, literally. I mean, in my humble opinion, out of love for all people, there you have it. I mean, look at it. We all got to prepare. Now, cash might help for some, but once the cash runs out, then what? What are you going to do? Barter with goods for cash and vice versa? I mean, look, we don't know how bad this is. I mean, right now, they're declaring, places I've read said they're declaring things from April or May. One place, New York, I believe it was, is keeping this emergency open until September. I mean, literally, September for real? I mean, we got to prepare for the worst. I mean, literally. And that is why, while reading about things, it made me realize, I believe, everything will work out. My little booter. And everything will work out. But, this is a virus that can't be contained. I mean, literally, people are panicking. Stores will be closing. If they can't get this under containment by May, because that's what they think it might pass, then we're going to see a lot of happenings in between then and then, and if you ever read The Stand and watched The Stand with Gary Sinise, you'll understand The Stand could be what they consider a legendary super virus. I mean, look, right now the death toll in the United States is said is 48 or 52 or something. I mean, I'm sorry to say, but this is really scary in my opinion. Super virus wipes out a few and they have to stand between good and evil, And frankly, to me, it makes me wonder. I mean, people died in prisons in that movie. People, and in the book. I mean, literally, one guy was going to eat rats to survive. I mean, look, in the age of survival mode, I mean, I could sit there and talk about my game, but I thought I'd bring this up to you fresh on my mind. I mean, literally, I mean, I love my dear beloved family dearly, and if I was still talking to them, they would probably be saying the same thing: "Stay put," But they're probably more surprised at what's going on with, Chloe. I mean, literally, Chloe got angry, and I'm leaving, and I mean, literally. I mean, I honestly I hope she's okay. I mean, literally, like I said, the Social Security lady was actually I spoke to her today when I had some business to do, and she's like, I was hoping, that Chloe wouldn't um head to head out, because she's worried about Chloe. And the reason she's worried about Chloe is because, the whole thing about the coronavirus, and so she's worried about that. And I said, yeah, Chloe's mom's worried. Sorry, I took my glass off, checked my balance, because I'm still waiting for that refund to come back from Amazon, which right now they could claim that due to the coronavirus, it could take 4 to 6 weeks. So I'm like, due to you take my money, you better basically give me my product then that I didn't want to, that I canceled. And like, I mean, literally, we're just going back and forth. So, I mean, it'll get fixed. I mean, they'll fix it, but still, it's sad. But, anyways, so basically, this is worrying me to no end. And to me, I'm kind of scared because, what I mean, literally, Poppy said just be a hermit. Well, I am a hermit. My problem is I don't want to be a hermit. But at the same time, I don't mind spending hours upon hours, cleaning and stuff. I mean, the bedroom's done, the office is done, the bathroom I'm working on, the living room will take 20 minutes, and then the kitchen here will take probably an hour, and then the pantry will be done eventually. So, but my thing is, I got a lot of stuff to do and little time to do it. I mean, literally. I mean, I had to tell you about last night. So after I done my video, I went down to the store and I picked up some T-bones. Now, usually I go off island to get the T-bones, but you know what? I talked to a guy and he says, "Yeah, I know the price of Safeway," but he says the reason they're so cheap is because no one's buying anything at Safeway because of the coronavirus. So I said to him, "Well, I just wanted to stay on island." He said the ferries are really, people are skeptical of leaving, so you know. But he also said the meat runs out, then they have to worry about getting more in, and so I got my steak. I was enjoying my steak. And mind you, I haven't had one in 6 months or so. It's just been so long. I just enjoyed it. But yeah, I mean, people sit there and they ask me all the time, aren't you worried? Well, yeah, that's why I'm talking to you about this. This is really worrying me to no end. I mean, literally, it worries me to no end. Which reminds me, I need to find something real quick. I have the disc, but I'm wondering if Amazon's gonna charge me, or Which did you guys hear about my little problem with Amazon? I subscribed to another premium channel. They said free 7 days and said they charged me $15. I was like, look, charge me $15 as soon as I hit, and I was like, what the hell? Okay, so I want to look up something. So I figure, you know what, if we're gonna be stuck here, we might as well use the movie service for a month. Me and Moppy. I say we because it's just me and the dog. So let's look up, see if they have a copy of it somewhere. Let's see. The Schwarzenegger has that. Yeah, so apparently there is none from. Hmm. That might be an interesting movie. Hmm. So if we look up what we're looking for, it should tell us. I think it's like 1980s. Yeah, here we go. Let's see if I can find it now. So apparently it's not available. So I will have to um, just see if it's available as a rental. The problem is, talking to you guys for a minute about rentals is I think it's drama, but I'm not certain. Yeah, I don't know. And so that's not available. Maybe if I put it in as just as a movie, it might come up. That might work. Because yes, I hear you running around your toilet paper roll. Here we go. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Ah, here we go. Actors. I know Gary Sinise is in it. So there we go. So we click on that. Nope. So apparently there is no rental of it. I guess Stephen King doesn't want his movies to be, you know, rented out. So, but Gary Sinise is in it, so I looked it up. So there you go. I'd watch it again, but I have it on DVD, so I can probably put it in my DVD player and watch it. So, nope. So there you have it. So, well, you got to think about it that way because they're going to eventually shut down grocery stores, probably, and mass transit, and to isolate everything and keep everyone quarantined in their own homes, which hermit anyway to a point, but still, it's like Poppy said, it could cost the coffee shops like Starbucks should lose money. I mean, a lot of companies, big franchises, or big chain names like Burger King or Dairy Queen or McDonald's, they could lose money too. And so in the meantime, people need to worry about what's going to happen. And so in the meantime, you know, um, uh, people need to take precautions, and government agencies could slowly shut down too because of it. The government can turn around and say, look, people on Social Security, let them have their money, but people that's applications, I mean, there's people that will brave the things to go to work and brave the things to get their, apply for benefits and stuff. But most people, they're going to probably be stuck using the phone mostly because they'll be stuck indoors mostly. I mean, literally, you know, literally, we don't know how bad this is going to get. So, literally, we'll find out soon enough. But in the meantime, I'm concerned. And so is a lot of doctors. I mean, the doctors and nurses are all concerned, but there's no test for this right now to check. I mean, there's symptoms, but there's no test. So, and so people are concerned. I mean, we were on the ferry last Friday, and it was almost dead still. Cars weren't going on, cars weren't going off. Um, you know, literally, it wasn't moving. And it was just really scary. And so, to me, you know, I never thought it would be getting this bad, but checking the news, it is pretty bad. So to me, I'm like, wow. So, um, you know how that is. So, but yeah, I have Disney, I have Cinemax, I have Showtime, I have HBO. I'll manage the storm indoors, but still, it's going to be really sad, And eventually, I will have to make another run to the store for uh, a few things. Got toilet paper, got paper towels, got cleaning supplies, got food, got frozen foods, got turkeys, hams, other things I can survive. I'm just concerned with the economy as well. Because this might bring everything to grinding halt. Postal services, which means people will be told to use email more. Literally. To me, it is not a cool thing, and it worries me to no end. So, with that said, I don't have much more to say. It's my opinion. Maybe I'm paranoid, maybe I'm panicking, but there you have it. So, with that said, please, everyone, add and subscribe. Post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Hit that like, subscribe button. It's also funding for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies. Hit that bell notification for new content every day. Thanks for watching, everyone. Captain's log out. NCC 77246. This transmission ends now.